What's good, y'all? It's me, JSV, and today I'm back at it with another video. And in this video, in this segment, in this class, we're gonna go over how to deal with emotionally unstable and emotionally volatile individuals. All right, we're gonna hop right into it. Don't take small and petty situations too. Serious, because these people most likely have a trigger that sets them off easily, and the more you allow yourself to be dragged to that level, the more you put yourself in situations where your negative behavior start to come out, and you'll just be dragged through hell. You'll just be dragged through hell trying to find a solution, because sometimes they don't even know themselves. And the more you allow yourself to be dragged down to this level, the more unnecessary power you give to this person. And things can be flipped and manipulated to make it seem like you are the narcissist. And things can be flipped and manipulated to make it seem like you are an abuser or you are a narcissist. Now look, you toxic right along. Nobody have to and should want to put up with this shit. But this is if you already signed a contract, and this is if you already signed a contract with this person and you know that this person is not a bad, and you know that this person is not a bad person. They just have a lot of shit that triggers them. But these people are sometimes not even bad people. And just by being calm and collected, you can be an example for them on how to move through these situations better. It's like dealing with a child. It's like dealing with a child. You don't want to stoop down to that level and give them that power, because ultimately they'll end up losing respect for you. Then now you're stuck with the devil, or you'll end up getting treated poorly. Like, these triggers present themselves later on down the line, depending on how long a person been dealing with it. But you will get the red flags in the beginning if you have enough discernment. This doesn't mean that this is a bad person. Anybody who enters your life is for your benefit if you in this mind space. You can be in a relationship, or just meeting them for the first time, or just seeing somebody you haven't seen in a long time. And in the about 3 to 6 months range, you will start to see the side of them that they need to do shadow work on and shit. Like, taking small things too seriously will only have them build up secret resentment towards you, because you will most likely be put in a position to tell them about themselves a lot. You don't know how to stop doing something when it's how it serves its purpose, or if you was in this situation and you didn't learn how to not come at it that way, or as the situation progressed, then it's gonna come back and bite you in the ass. You gotta learn how to make it lighter. You gotta learn how to you gotta be an example on how to move through the situation instead of trying to tell somebody what it is. You don't have to try to force no point across, because now look at you. You're not no better than this person, you know what I'm saying? Because if you always getting caught up in those proven energies, you just allowing yourself to be pulled down to that level. And look at a person who is in a relationship with an emotionally unstable person or a emotionally volatile person. Look at how they move in a situation. Look at how they treat them. Sometimes they stay calm and they try not to make shit deeper than what it is, because they already know how this person acts, you know? Like, look at Blueface and Krishan Rock. They as toxic, but they're a good example. They're a good example to use, though, if you've seen how they move and shit. When this person starts to do what they do, you will see that the person that's with them don't react as much as other people around them do, because they understand that, oh, this is just how they is, you know what I'm saying? This is just what they do. And now there's certain things that you don't want to let these type of people have, because you don't want them stepping all over you, but that's something that you got to decipher in your situation. But you got to decipher that in whatever situation you in, though, you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to be the one who can see it from all sides. So letting yourself go through constant cycles and ego battles will only lower your vibration and put you in a sunken place. You have to be the example instead of playing into it. If you constantly play into it and show how emotionally unwise you are, that'll show how unwise you are in general. And this world just need emotional maturity, because not a lot of examples on it. Not really a lot of examples, you know what I'm saying? And people just like run away from their problems. These people inner securities are what causes this. And just by showing emotional maturity, you can be the one that helps this person break down those walls. And then you won't get too much of those emotional triggers, you know what I'm saying? But they'll try to check themselves before they try to come at you with this type of shit, because they'll respect you enough to try to do so. Now, if you're down there arguing with them and planning to it and allowing yourself to be pulled down, and allow yourself to be childish, and allow yourself to play these childish back and forth games, and that's what you deserve. You deserve this type of shit, you know what I'm saying? In a large percentage of this world, lack emotional intelligence. So don't let too many people drag you down to that level that'll have you thinking like, damn, what's wrong with me? Like, damn, what's wrong with me? You know what I'm saying? It be all good. In the beginning, it be all good. Whatever relationship this is, if you came and seen, if you ain't seen your auntie for too long, like if you came to visit your auntie and down the line, your auntie started to get comfortable being around you, then you start to see like how she act on a normal basis. Like you don't get that I ain't see you in a long time act. You get that, you don't get that I ain't see you in a long time act no more. You get that side that. You get that side, you know, get that side, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, your mom's so nice. Then all of a sudden, you start to get to really know my mom. I ain't talk about my mom, but I'm saying like I'm trying to get an example and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, your mom's so nice. And then you start to actually get to know my mom, and you start to like get to know who I'm actually living with. Then you'll start to see like, damn. Then you will start to see like all them talks that we had about my mom and how she made me mad. And you start to see where I'm coming from. That nice mask ain't there no more, you know what I'm saying? That mask ain't there no more. Or whatever that shit is, I don't even think it's a mask. I think it's like a good side of them they show because they don't know this person too well, or a good side of them they show because, you know what I'm saying, yada yada. Then once they get comfortable with you, is a whole different other side come out that, you know, may y'all get what I'm saying. In the beginning it be all cool, but when it starts to get too serious, you're gonna have to incorporate this information in order to not be the one who create these high volatile situations and because of they triggers. Like, come on now, y'all. Y'all know that a large percentage of the world is basically children and kind of stuck in that level of understanding. So do not stress out and start to move like a demon because of these type of people. These people are very impressionable when a wise and mature person is around. And the spiritual adult is the role that you got to play in this world. And these people are very powerful. Toxic is powerful. Toxic will come and mold everything up around it if you let it. And that's how it's powerful. Wherever it's at, it starts to spread. And it would spread non-stop if you let it. So you more powerful. You got the ability to clean this shit up. It will come and start to spread to everything if you don't clean it up. So you are more powerful. So it's free energy everywhere. Oh, this shit keep cutting off and it's putting water on my fire. But a lot of people is like this though. A lot of people world's fucked up. That's why this world is fucked up though. And if everybody individually understand that they make their world better, the world gonna become better, then the world will be a better place. Your surroundings will be a better place. We ain't trying to change no motherfuckers who ain't trying to be changed. Just trying to change our surroundings and attract people who like us and then be examples on how to be better. Oh, you should do this or you should do that. Well, you should do this. You should, man, fuck you. If you don't want to become better, then you ain't for me. Just look at, you just gonna be the person who looking at me be better. And hopefully that inspires you to be better. So we ain't trying to change nobody. We ain't trying to change nobody, man. What we're trying to do is live our best life. And hopefully these motherfuckers can see what the fuck needs to be done in order to change their world. And they can stop doing bullshit to themselves. There's a lot of people this is so deep. It's a lot of people that's just so deep into their shit that they don't even want to become better. It's just like they just got so familiar with being toxic that, you know what I'm saying, it's them. And they've been doing it for so long. That it's gonna take so long to get up out of that shit. So, but it's been me, JSB. It's me, Sparker. We here. And we more consciously aware than ever. So ain't no time to play. Please realize your power and don't get sucked up into none of these vortexes and timelines that is hell and is detrimental to your being, is make you fall from grace, things like that. And make you, all we can't do is be examples. Man. And I'm getting on this bitch and I'm being vulnerable. And, you know what I'm saying? Look, we can't teach it if we don't go through it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of shit that you can teach from observing and shit like that, but a lot of shit that come from a lot of information and shit that's given from people like me is from experiences. So you know what I'm saying? So shit kind of bittersweet, but I don't say that too much though. Like, I'm good. My whole life always felt like steered into the right direction. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't fuck up because I know that everything negative or positive is happening for me, not to me. And I can extract information from these situations to make it better. That's always gonna be me, but I'm saying like, just a lot of shit that transpired recently. A lot of shit that transpired recently got me thinking like, fuck. It is what it is. You gotta deal with what you gotta deal with, and